Auto Valet down at the detailing shop this morning. I've got an unboxing video to do. It's a product I received earlier in the week. I can't remember what day it was. I think it was Wednesday. The first opportunity that I've had to open up and have a look at it. Well, truthfully, I've opened it up because I needed to pay the invoice, and the invoice was in the box. So I opened it up just so that I could get it out and make the payment. Don't like to keep people waiting for their money, so that's done. But I can still do an unboxing video of the products that I've got here. It's Zvizzer, presently my main supplier for compounds, polishes, pads, be it rotary, dual action, foam, wool, microfiber. I get all Zvizzer at the moment. I find the product's very good. So I'll get on with it. See what we got here. I'll go straight to the bottom. I'll get the compound out first. So I've got this Zvizzer MC3000 medium cut compound, 750ml. I think this is about £40. I can't remember, but I think it's about £40. So I buy it in a 750ml. I use a 750ml. This is the same for the whole of their range. I keep those at the detailing shop because I've got more room to store the larger products. And then I have in the van I think it's 250ml. They're much smaller anyway, but more than sufficient for what I would need in a day, a week, a month, depending on how many I'm doing. So in the van I keep, as I said, the 250ml in their whole range, and then I can use these at the detailing shop, but I can also use these to top up the 250ml when they're getting low, or so on and so forth. So really good product, medium cut, good stuff, really like it. And that's very good for, quite often I use that on a single stage machine polish. If I'm not chasing perfection, I don't need to do 2 stages. It depends on the paint, depends on what the customer's looking for, what the end result is. But that's a very good product. I like that a lot. Very good. So that's it in, packing. So here we've got the orange pads. These are the 5-inch dual action pads. I think they do 2 thicknesses for these in dual action. I've never had the thinner ones. I always prefer the thicker pads on dual action. I just find them more user friendly. It's just my preference, really, to be honest. So these are the orange pads to go with the MC3000 orange compound. It speaks for itself. Most high-end manufacturers now are matching their compounds to their pads, whether it be rotary or dual action. It just makes sense and makes things easier for most people, including me. It's nice to know that you're using the pad and the compound that have been developed together to get the best finish in the quickest time possible. It's just really good. I like that. It's not to say that you can't use a slightly different compound against a different pad. Sometimes I do that myself. I might use maybe MC3000 medium cut, but I might use a heavy cut pad, or the other way around. Depends again on paintwork and the condition it's in, what I'm trying to achieve, how much time I've got, what the customer's budget is. So, you know, you can mix and match as needs be. But oh, another one there. So got an order there. Ordered plenty of those, and these are not as required as now. These are really to keep in stock, so that if ever I suddenly need one, or I need to stock up in the van, then they're there available. I haven't got to wait to order and find that I've actually run out. So that's what I'm doing here, just keeping on top of everything. Then I've got the same orange pads to go with the MC3000 for the Roops Mini Bigfoot. Again, I've gone for the thicker pads for the same reason. I like their flexibility. Again, 3 of those this time. Don't use those as often as the larger 5-inch pads. The nature of the work they would generally do you're not using them as much as you are the big ones, or I certainly don't anyway, so that's fine. And then we've got the MC, what would be HC 4000, the heavy cut, which would be red or pink, which I've got plenty of stock of that, so I didn't order any of those, but I did need some more of the pink or red pads. So exactly the same as the orange, but for the heavier cut compound, heavier cut pad, you can feel the difference, and naturally you would do so. That's how they design them. A lot of money and time, R&D by Zvizzer, German company, have gone into producing these pads. I like them really a lot. Good stuff. Then we've got some rotary pads. These are wool. Again, I've got these not because I've run out, but I'd like to make sure that I've got plenty of stock. So when I'm placing an order with Zvizzer, I don't just order what I need. I order what I think I might need in the near future. And it's always handy to add a couple of things to the order that you're placing. It helps spread out the cost of purchases. Make sure that you've got stuff in stock. I have a stock cupboard here where I keep everything so that I always can see what I've got, make sure I don't run out. So these are the rotary wall pads for, well, MC 4000. It depends what you're trying to achieve. Like I said, you can use different products with different or different compounds with different pads to try and achieve what you're trying to achieve. And those are the wall pads for the rotary. So really good. They do cut well. I've used them quite a bit. And then we've got the wall pads for dual action. Again, you can see, well, not again, but you can see the difference in thickness. These work really well as well. Obviously dual action, slightly more forgiving than the rotary. I'll use both, but I'll generally stick to dual action whenever I can. And the advancements in compounds, pads, the technology that goes into those, and the research and development by the larger companies are really making dual action machines more beneficial now. I'm sure there are people that say that you can't be rotary, and in some cases you can't be a rotary, but I try and use dual action as often as I can. So dual action pads. A couple of business cards. One thing I'll say about Zvizzer, and I do like that from most of the suppliers I use. I don't think there's any that don't use good quality packaging, some bubble wrap to protect the plastic, so that's quite forgiving anyway. But these aren't going to get damaged anyway, so good strong box. So there we go. Very short unboxing video for Zvizzer products by Proto Valet. More videos to come.